Chris Savino with American Outdoor News. I'm here with Katie from GAIM Virtual Reality. Katie, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Now, tell us a little bit about GAIM and the virtual reality and how it came out.
Sure. So the GAIM VR hunting and sport shooting simulator was developed in 2015 by GAIM in Sweden, and then we came over here in the States within the past 2 years. It was introduced in the US, and essentially it's a very innovative training simulator. It's a supplemental dry fire tool. So we developed the software that's behind it that has a plethora of hunting scenarios, sport shooting scenarios, shotgun, play, ski, trap. And then we also, we have our firearms. So we have our long stock that acts as a 3-in-1 within the system. It's in Bolt action and 308 and AR platform and 5.56, and then your shotgun 12 gauge.
Okay.
And then our proprietary trigger unit and firearms that come with our system all marry up and talk to the Oculus Quest headset. So that is what the system runs off of. You download our app in the headset, and that's it. It's very simple, mobile, practical.
Well, I put it on earlier, and it's something. Actually, in the game, the animals are running at you or running across, like the deer hunt, and you could actually see them coming at you. And, you know, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
It's like you're on a hunt.
Yeah, exactly, and that's really what we were trying to convey. You know, as most realistic as possible, so that can transpire out into the real world. So you do have to take those vital organ shots. The wounded shots do not count. So in the bear scenario, for example, if you take a wounded shot, that bear is going to come after you and maul you. So you know, it's crucial, you know, as hunters that we do take those full shots. Yeah, exactly. So that's a big component that we pride ourselves on with this technology.
Well, I know playing the game, I did hit a bear and it started to run away from me, and I did shoot it in the butt 3 or 4 times.
Right, exactly. And eventually, you know, we all know a Texas martial so that works. But yeah, and then with that, not only are you able to go back and do a whole debrief and analysis on each shot that you took within each scenario, so you can see what you did with your muzzle before and after the shot, the trajectory of the ammo, where the bullet hit exactly on the animal. And so, as hunters, as shooters, we always appreciate that end-user feedback, and we are able to bring that to the table with this technology.
Now there's a handgun.
There is. Yes, absolutely. So we do have a sport shooting side as well, to where you can build out your own ranges. So say you're a competition shooter and you know the stages that you're going to be running in competition. You could pre-make your stages and practice with that.
So you could actually do a 3-gun scenario.
100%.
Wow, that's great.
It is. It's a lot of fun. And with that, you know, what's really nice too is a lot of people nowadays are transitioning to red dots as well. So we do incorporate in-flight red dot sites within the system too. So we see a lot of hunters that are using red dots and competition shooters and everyday sport shooters as well.
Well, one of the things that I like is it's pretty mobile. You could bring this on the road with you. You could hook it up to your iPad.
Yeah.
You can hook it up to your TV at home.
Yeah. So you can cast. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you have a big 60-inch by chance.
Exactly.
It's really wild. The people who are with you can actually watch the TV as you're shooting and critique what you're doing wrong and correct your shooting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or, you know, mock you for how bad you are.
Exactly. Yeah. All of the above.
What are friends for?
Exactly. So, yep, and that's the really nice component, being able to cast to certain an iPad, but it's not a requirement. So the Oculus headset and then the guns and the trigger units isn't anything that it's required. So it does make it simple.
So the applications are really not limited to hunting or shooting sports. It could really be tennis or any other sport or any other activity that you want to program into.
There's a lot more that the Oculus headset does that we We are still learning every day. I by no means am an expert on the headset. It seems that the younger folks definitely know more of what goes on in the headset. But yes, the Oculus headset does offer a lot more.
So where can we find GAIM and find out more about this amazing program?
Yeah, so it's www.gaim.com. Everything is on our website. GAIM_NA on Instagram and GAIM on Facebook. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I look forward to trying this again.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
Thanks
good.
again.
Thanks.
Okay, I am here at the Dallas Safari Club Northeast Chapter Bank with my good friend Nico Helms from Eastern Cape Bushveld Safaris. Nico, it's such a pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, thanks Chris. Looking forward to coming to the States for a while, so yeah, really happy to be here.
Now, you've been on tour. You got here weeks ago.
6 weeks in total, so I'm ready to see my family.
Now, social media is an amazing thing. I've been friends with Nico for
5 years.
4 or 5 years online on Facebook, and this is the first time we're meeting in person. I haven't hunted with him yet, but I know you run an outstanding operation. Our friend Matt here in the picture, hunted with you a bunch of times, and had nothing but good things to say about operation. Can you tell me when you got started?
Okay, so we started operating in 2012 professionally, and we haven't been back since. We probably focused a little bit more on Europe back then, but we've switched over to the States.
And it's mostly plains game. You do any dangerous game?
So down in the Eastern Cape, we do Cape Buffalo. Most of the other game, we can do green hunts on rhinoceros, but most of the other big game hunts, we'll have to go either north or into other parts of East Africa and North Africa. But other than that, Cape Buffalo and all of the plains games.
What is your concession consist of?
So we've got a number of places that we work from, but we probably have anything between 50 and 100,000 acres in total of concession sites. So we've got access to some of, way down south on the coastline, which is coastal ticket. Then we move north of Grahamstown, which is where we're based, into the River Valley, or Fisher Valley as it's also known, and then we move into the Karoo as well.
Now, you specialize in only rifle? Do you do bow, crossbow, blowgun, spear hunting?
We're willing to take anything that anybody wants to try. If someone wants to come with a bow, with a spear gun, or with a blowgun for that matter, we'll go out of our way to try and get what they're looking for. But we mainly do rifle hunts. I suppose a lot of our bow hunting happens on foot. We don't hunt from blinds, which makes it much more difficult. And when someone comes to Africa, even with a bow, they want to get game. So for that reason, I probably stick to gun rifle hunting. But like I said, we're more than happy to try and get somebody on any of them.
Well, I've done some spot and stalks with my bow, and it's fun. It's frustrating as hell. You're at full draw, and the thing sees you and takes off, and the hunt starts again.
Yeah, it's tough. Foot with a bow, it's a different game.
You're a real hunter.
You have to. If you're going to try and shoot something with a bow on foot, you've got to get within 25 yards, 20 yards of it. Impala, as an example, and even warthog, if you're going to shoot anything over 35 yards, sometimes they string jump you, so you've got to get really close.
So where can we find out more about Eastern Cape Bushveld hunting?
Okay, so if anybody wants to get in contact with us, the best way is to email us, ecvhunting@gmail.com. If you want to check out the website, they can go to ecvhunting.com. But I really want to rather encourage people to, go have a look at our YouTube channel. Go onto YouTube and just search for Escape Bushveld Hunting, and our YouTube channel will pop up. That will give you, everything you need to know about what we do, how we hunt, our methods of hunting. It puts a face to the name, because you'll first hand see me and my partner on YouTube. So you you get to see, you know, who's going to pick you up at the airport and the hunting areas and what kind of hunt we offer. And so.
You know where you could also find him? If you go to the February issue of American Outdoor News, you'll be able to get to his website from there also. Thanks again.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Yeah, we're still team.